All right. Hello and welcome. I am the average goob, and today I'm working on Rise of the Intern, like I have been for the past month. I just realized that I started this game design document over a month ago. So, yeah. And I mean, I feel like I've definitely not made it as far as I do in like game jams, so I feel kind of demotivated. But I feel motivated because I still have stuff to work on, so I got to keep that going, and I got to remember that all this stuff that I'm working on is gonna make a really fun game. So uh, today we're working on the UI. I've got the title screen, which is in game now, so that's in game with all of its fun little features. I've got the class selection screen done, and as you can see, I kind of use a little bit of the Fire Emblem setup. Uh, well, I was going to, but it basically I wanted to like incorporate some of these things. So we've got like the work history, and then as you select what you had, it'll tell you what your previous job was, and you'll be able to distribute your points. And you can also do like randomized stuff too, because I like to do that, and in testing it kind of makes it easier too. And then after that, you'll have customization, and this is just a placeholder graphic. This is just the average goob, uh, circa 2020. And we've got like the accessories, shirts, pants, things that you'll be able to like select on your character based on what your employee's previous job was. And then once you have everything set up, it'll show a little preview of your character again, and we'll have the option to randomize everything. You can randomize your resume. You can give up, which is like go back, or send resume, which is once everything's done, this will be available. And you can select your company on this last one, and it'll have kind of like a description and what that job is. And so I kind of wanted something like this mission select, where it gave us quite a few options there, but I decided to go a little bit more simple and keep it with the rest of the interface. So I probably will try to work on at least this screen, the class selection tonight, because I do have the class selection set up here. I'll just have to figure out how to set this up dynamically and then move some stuff around. Basically, all the stuff's already there, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But I was working on the options menu items as well. So just to kind of show off what I've been doing, we've got the title screen, which you can move around and drag items. You can drop them into things. And I was considering like making it so like you could double click and pop out items and stuff, but for now, it seemed like it was just too complicated to like store them into each object, so I wasn't really gonna worry about that. You can just like delete them. So you got like a trash bin, so you can't like drop folders on folders, but you can bug out the interface. Okay, it dropped it in there. Um, so it's a little buggy, but it's fun. You can create new files and stuff. And then I have a naming convention. So if you do like dot file, it'll actually change it into a file. So we'll be using this as like one of the mini game features. And as you can see, I can create new folders. And so like if this was a file, I can actually change it to a folder. So it's just kind of a fun little interaction. That definitely should not have consumed that item. That was weird. It's only supposed to happen when you drop a file. So if I drop this on that, it eats the folder or the file. Okay, anyways, so this is going to be the screen that I want to work on. Make sure we get things going. And eventually I'll have some art that I'm working on. So I've been kind of doodling and messing around with stuff. And so this is just some of my practice. uh, some goofy art. I was just having fun messing around with that. So I've got quite a few references here and kind of the styles I want to go for. I've got some games that I want to play. I actually just picked up this extremely powerful capybaras game. So I'll be doing a little bit of playtesting to get more in the art style that I'm looking for. And then there was something that I worked on today. I made like a little character portrait, a little self-portrait. So just practicing a little bit more cartoony style. But it'd be kind of fun to have like character portraits for the characters. They wouldn't be able to be customized, but like for like the main bosses and stuff, have them like pop up for them to talk. I think that'd be really fun. So just a little bit of what I've been working on. All right, let's hop back into this and let's see. Trying to figure out what I would need in a settings menu, and I think I've narrowed it down to a just like toggles, a slider, maybe a drop down. One of these things. Little like options menu to scroll through. Way too big. Let's try 32 there. Okay, that's cool actually. That worked nicely. I don't know how these menus are going to be in Godot, so I'm going to try to guess what I want them to look like. I don't know if it's going to let me connect these. It would be nice though. Can I do what do I have here? 20? Oh yeah, that's actually not bad. Not gonna let me just grab this item here. I don't think it needs it. Okay, and then I need... I don't even know what this thing's called. Like a slider. Well, not really. Slideshow? Okay. And this one's gonna have... something like that. And I know they don't really have things behind them for each individual one, but maybe let's just try that. Okay. What was the other one? Got these, I've got toggles. I guess, yeah, I mean, that's basically on off. I think if I go to the theme, let's see what options. Yeah, so we've got sliders, we've got progress bars. Maybe I should style those up. That'll be easy. Okay, so we do have a drop down. Oof. I hope I can control that. I think maybe I can. It's just I have this style, but I don't have that styled. Okay. That's actually good to know. Yeah. So I think I have this. I have it turning like that ultraviolet color. That's not terrible. All right. And then is this all I get access to? Tabs. Okay, that's good. Kind of styling those already. Um, got these styled. They're all just sliders. Check button. Check box. Okay. Kind of going through the game UI database to see if there's like any other styles. I don't even know if I'm gonna have that many settings. I know we'll have like the volume options and stuff, but that's probably about it. It'd be cool to figure out how to do like the window display options. Yeah. Let's drag this over here. And then I start building out this. So let's move that over as well. Okay, bring it back here. Yeah. Close that out. And let's create a new scene. Gonna be, I guess I do have a character creation one. I've just got the class selection UI. Oh, I feel like I need to just style this. Oh, it's gonna be complicated. You can start from scratch, right? There's not that much here. I can port it. Let's do new career. Guess page 1. Work history. I don't know how I'm allowed to name stuff. So I actually need that background from the title screen. All right. Margin container. And then a panel container. I was trying to think of what I needed inside of it. Do a full screen. Okay. 1280 by 720. Hey, Spot Monk, how you doing? Welcome in. Maybe not that much. Got a lot done in your game today? Hey, very nice. It's always a relief. Come to watch me do the same. Ooh. Yeah, I'm actually, so I've got Figma up on my other screen here. And I've designed all these UIs and stuff, so now I have to make them. And I just put together a couple of these options here just now, but right now I am working on building the new career work history page. You have a BG image and then a margin container on top of it and a panel inside? Yeah. I don't really know how I'm gonna be like able to do this interface, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I'm hoping that I can fill this with a color. That would be the goal here. It doesn't seem like the panel container accepts like these colors very well though, so I'm gonna have to mess with some of these things. Like that doesn't seem right. Should be a way to just have a texture panel and then a border. Is it? Well, I don't need it to be a border. I want the background because I want the desktop is gonna change. So I kind of want to have that look. Oh, there's a theme. I see. I see. Oh, okay. So this would take on my default theme. But I don't have the styled. Oh, well, you know what? Let's do that because I do need the panels to be styled. Good call. Yeah. Okay. I've got all my swatches here. Oh, cool. That actually makes that really nice. Thank you. And then I've got all these settings up in Figma so I can see that I need a 4 width border around the edge. Then we need this ultraviolet color. Boom. Heck yeah. Thank you. How do I open that back up? Nice. Okay. Then I may want to add a little bit of translucency here. Looks good with that background gradient. Thank you. Yeah, and it's not necessarily going to be the same. Like I do want it to change a little bit. Might have like moving stuff in the background, but uh yeah, I think that looks good. Oh, need to do a window bar at the top of that though. Hmm. No, not a texture. Let's do a color rectangle. Yes. Top wide. See, I feel like it doesn't really work. feel like these things never work. Okay, if I do that, that's fine, but why doesn't it do that? Is it because I don't have a minimum width or height? $50? Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, makes sense. Yo, Robitussin, Goob, you gonna participate in the first annual indie game dev Twitch stream team Game Jam 2025? First of all, I gotta give you some notes. That's a mouthful. Second of all, when is it? Because I'm considering doing the Pirate Jam with Two Nerdy Nerds. No, that's literally during the time that I was gonna do the Two Nerdy Nerds Pirate Jam. No. It's like 50 words. I don't know what they mean together. Ah, no. Well, I mean, maybe that would be the jam we do instead of the Pirates Jam. Can there be teams or do we have to do it solo? Up to 4 people? Ooh, well, there's 3 of us. Yeah, we were discussing doing a game jam together, me and the Two Nerdy Nerds, so I'll bring this up to them and see what they say. Heck yeah. Well, this is basically like doing the Pirate Software Jam, just less stress and more chance for people to see our stuff. Anyone know when the Global Game Jam is? No, I don't. I haven't heard about that one in a while. Yeah, I mean the prizes, Robitussin, are consequential. You know, like it's part of it, but like I don't mind the prizes. I like doing the game jams because I get a finished product at the end of it that I can tell people, "Hey, I make video games." Okay, I mean, this falls along those lines, so I'll talk to them and see if they want to do this one instead. Dang, I can't do NSFW stuff. Well, I'm out. I'm just kidding. Okay, cool. There's a voting phase until the end of the month. Oh no, it's Falonier, Robitussin, Walby. Oh no, the judges are. It's rigged. Hey, what's up, Granger? I'm just talking about a upcoming game jam for the first annual uh indie game dev Twitch stream team game jam 2025. Rigged. Oh, you voted? All right, well, yeah, I'll talk to the Two Nerdy Nerds and see if they want to do that one with me. It's the same time frame, so might as well as promote our stream team a little bit and also not work on our main projects, am I right? What's up, Mars? How you doing? I think I saw you in somebody else's channel. Felt like I hadn't seen you in a while. Not your fault, my fault. What do we got? Corner radius going on here. 8. Okay, that did round it out, but this panel, this color rect threw me off here. I didn't want to put a new theme in there. Hey, it's been a month already. You can't use your stare emote. I'm sorry, Ooga Booga. Oh, you got ads too. Rip. So happy you made some good progress on stream. Yeah, I saw that, Granger. I saw you making some good progress. I was hanging out there up until I streamed. It's nice seeing your project come along. You have a planned release date? I feel like you've got yourself a game going on. Demo next year. Dang, that's so fast. Okay. There's some interesting themes up for vote. I'll have to check them out, Robitussin. I'm curious. I'm gonna go look right now.
John Madden, John Madden, John Madden, John Madden.
Why did you play that? Did that come through on stream? It was so loud. Okay, cool. It's quite a few. Can we only vote on one? Oh, choose as many as you like. Okay. What is the obsession with game jams and fish with legs or fish with feet or fish out of water? What's the deal with that? All right, some of these are kind of weird, but I think I can pick a few out of it. Okay. Trying to make a 3D character body. Ooh, nice. You're gonna say you haven't seen me stream much, but then you've been neck deep in Factorio. I honestly haven't been streaming that much anyways. I took like a little 10-day break after Halloween to just I had so much client work and stuff for work, and so I've been burned out. And then I've been just binge watching shows. So that's all good. Not familiar with the text to speech meme video? No. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't keep up with the memes as much. Never really have. Ooga booga. Welcome back. You spent your precious points on the emote once again. Well, there you go. Now you've got the goob stare, and you can just stare at what I'm doing. In this case, nothing. Need to make sure to test the crap out of multiplayer. Oh, heck yeah. I can imagine there's a lot of extra work with multiplayer. Most hobby devs are fish out of water. I don't get that. What does that mean? Like not in their element? How long does unlocking an emote last? I have no idea. And I don't know. I don't know if you can use it other places. Maybe. Maybe it's just for the stream. I was gonna say you can go try it out somewhere if you want. But I mean basically you get to use it during that stream session, and I think that's what's important. Alright, I need to figure out how to make this color rectangle. I don't know what this type variation is. I need to add style to this. New theme. This doesn't give me anything though. You're gonna stare at everyone with my emote. That's fine. That's what it's there for. I thought the goob stare was a free emote. Maybe not. There are some free emotes though. You added 2 new emotes? Dang, Granger. It's amazing how fast you can ramp up emotes. Okay, this is not working. I can't change this color rectangle to be what I want it to be. Dough. Color rect corner radius. Can I not do it? That's dumb. Okay. I know what I must do. We must change this to a panel. And then create a custom theme. Style box flat. This is the most backwards way to do this. You're doing something that's not something you normally do, like my coding was ERP, modifying, and database management, so game design's a whole new monster. Especially when having to think about graphics, story elements, not just functionality. Oh, that's fair. Need a goob dumpy? I'm not doing a goob dumpy. I'm not doing a goob dumpy. No. We don't need a twerking goob. I don't want it. You got modded. No corner radius on. That sucks. I can't see what your message is, Granger. What is that emote? You gotta be cool. Oh gosh. Those animated emotes are clean. You just override the theme for specific items. That's what I'm doing right now. It's probably not the best way, but it seems like it's the only way. Just a little research. ERP. You think of ERP and you think erotic roleplay. That's funny. I didn't know I didn't even know it was a thing, I guess. It's your cool emote. I don't have like a cool emote. I have this one. It's goop smart. Twerking goob would be amazing, but I understand. You can't sexualize a goob. Oh, he's twerking, you can't twerk it. There we go, look at that. I built a little Windows thing. How fun is that? Enterprise resource planning. There you go. See, Mars, sometimes you gotta just spell it out for people. Nobody would have guessed that. I just figured it was something proprietary. So many acronyms get used. I'm like, yep, it's an acronym. Is it better to create a new theme and save it, or just use a theme override? If I have multiple things in a theme that I want to use, I just make one theme. Like this one, I have a default theme that I'm kind of like working on. And honestly, because I'm gonna reuse this Windows theme that I have here, like for this color, I'm probably gonna continue to use this over and over, so I'm just gonna save it. I think that's probably how you do that. If you're gonna reuse it in more than one place, save it. Window top panel. So that way, if I want to change this color on all of my windows, I would just change it from that theme. So that would be my guess. That's how I'm going to handle it. and until somebody tells me otherwise. You end up just overwriting and copying and pasting it. Okay, now see, if you were copying and pasting it, that's bad. I think that if you end up reusing it, that's your sign that it needs to be its own theme. And I think that's fine to have multiple themes. Just name them so that they make sense. Because then we could use this somewhere else. Like if I gotta rename this. Window top bar. So like if I added another one, let's say I add a panel and I want this panel to have that style. Let me just, apparently scaling panels is not good. There we go. So like if I wanted to have the same style, then I could just come over here to the theme and drag in the top panel theme. And now I've got this theme and I can reuse this. It's got the border radius and everything already built in. So I think that that's a good use case for it. Window painter. It's an all-encompassing system for business. ERPs usually have purchasing, sales, warehouse management, production planning, and customer relations management all in one. Oh, I've heard the term before in business. Just didn't know what that meant. So like Salesforce and stuff. How big is this? 300 by 300. So I'm gonna have to make a new theme for this one too. See jobs where they want me to be proficient in ERP, and I'm like, I put on my robe and wizard. Oh gosh! Now every time I see it, that's what's gonna go through my mind, and it's gonna just a little laugh every time. So thank you for that. Hey, welcome in, Khalid, Khalid. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Salesforce is more than one trick pony. More of a one trick pony. Okay, it's just CRM. Gotcha. Yeah, good old CRMs like HubSpot. So Square would be more. Well, does Square actually have CRM capabilities? I don't know. What system is ERP? Like, is that just like is there one business that does everything, or is it more of like an ecosystem of products used for it? They're more built for like specific industries. Okay, so like an RV seller would have like a system that would be like end to end handling everything. Put this panel so there's 1/4 of the screen thing and I'd use it for something. Now I don't remember what I was using it for. So you gotta name them. Spot Monk, you've gotta name them. Which reminds me, now I need to save this theme. Save. Save as. This is avatar preview. These are like very specific windows. Can I just take a little cutout? Can I take a little cutout of this guy and put him in there? Hey, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate that. I don't have bat juice today, which normally I have G Fuel, but I'm sorry, I mean an unnamed sports drink. But we just got water today. Thank you for that. Look at you, just following and taking care of me. I appreciate it. We're gonna throw this guy in there. I made this guy last night. Let me go ahead and blur real quick. I gotta access some sensitive information. I just gotta download the file. Okay, and we're back. Water is much better than all of these. Yes, I agree. I think water is more important than we realize. Sometimes we forget that water is what we need to survive. We're drinking orange juice and apple juice and they're full of sugar, and we're drinking milk and it's full of fat. And it's just like, you gotta have some water. Temp assets. All right, let's bring this little guy in. Squished his little icon. That's funny. This will be your little character preview. Hey, welcome in, Dave Attempts. Dev, how you doing? Not too much. Not too much, Dave. Just working on Rise of the Intern. I've got some screens that I've designed in Figma. And so I've already got the title screen implemented. And I'm working on the actual career stuff. So this is what it looks like right now. Just very bland. So I'm sprucing it up and building out these scenes so that we can do character customization, create your character's backstory and everything. But I'm working on a survivors-like RPG called Rise of the Intern. And I've got this giant game design document, and I know it may not look like it just from the looks of it, but you can see we've got quite a bit of stuff planned out in here. I've got all the overview, the different gameplay stuff that I want in it, the different objectives. So, I mean, like, we've got quite the doc here, and so I've got something to build from. It takes 35 minutes to read this doc. But yeah, so this is just the beginning. I actually just started this project a little over a month ago. And I've been exploring some art. I've been exploring new concepts. This is my second game in Godot. But I actually have a lot more. So if you're ever just curious about some little indie games, I've got this website called averagegamestudio.com. And these top ones are the most recent ones that I've released, but I have quite a few, and all these are from game jams. So this is my first game that's not in a game jam, and I'm just kind of taking it easy. I'm learning. I realized that a month passed by a lot sooner than I had imagined, so I need to kick it up a little bit and actually start working on stuff. So NetSuite, Sage 300, Microsoft Dynamics. I've heard of Dynamics. Dang, okay. Speaking of game design documents, you ever get that game design tutorial? Make it? No. No, I have not. Um, it was gonna be like a game design document helper. So I've just been too busy with work. I don't have time to work on a game, do work, live a life. Honestly, World of Warcraft took up a lot of time. But it's kind of chilled out now. So hey, we got people who know each other. That's nice. Current project has 8 notes titled to do with a bunch of random things. Yeah, look at this. So that's just the game design document. Then we've got all these tasks. And then each task has more things in it. Look at this. Look at that. It just keeps. This is what I spent like on my 10 days not streaming. I was planning out my game. Look at all of it. It just keeps going. So I try not to look at it. I try to look at this instead. Who needs a life? Yeah, true, true. I mean, I want to get all these things done. Honestly, it's not even a matter of having a life or not. It's a matter of having enough time in a day to work on all these things. Plus, I'm learning art. That's about it. I've been playing a lot of games. That's really the excuse. You live off government financial assistance, so you have all the time in the world to game dev. Well, do you have a channel, Dave? Or do you stream on Twitch or like social media or something? Because let me tell you, if you've got all that time to do it, sharing it with people, it's very motivating. The computer's too old for that now? No. Ah, the days of RPG Maker. Feel that though. Oh, I need to export my icon. I probably could have named this a little bit better. GUI icons. Icon text edit. All right, let's bring that in. I don't just have an icons folder. We need to create one right now. You kind of want to sell your old Mac Mini and get a new M4 Mac Mini? Spot Monk, let me save you all the thought process. Do it. Do it. I upgraded from a MacBook Pro. I had the Intel 2019 version, and now I've got the new Mac Mini decked out. It is worth it. Like, it's not even, it's night and day. All their complaints about, oh, it doesn't have the power button on the front, it doesn't matter. Even if you're like, I have my Mac Mini tucked, not tacked, tucked up underneath like a shelf thing for my monitors. And I've got, I got meaty paws. I just reach back there and just blink, turn it right on. Not even a problem. Ophelia, my wife thinks we need to spend time together. Why'd you put that in quotes, Mars? Why'd you put that in quotes? Uh, how often does one turn a Mac Mini on and off? I turn mine on and off every day. And everybody keeps saying they don't turn theirs off. Like, what do you do about the wireless mouse? Because as soon as I put it to sleep and then I pick my mouse up to turn it off, the bitch wakes up again. But yeah, I mean, if it doesn't bother you, like, I guess if you just keep your mouse on, I like to turn off my devices when I'm not using them though. Maybe that's a me thing. We do 20. 15. Okay. Yes, do it. I have a Mac Mini and wish it was the newer model. Yeah, no, it's great, Granger. The new one is worth it. Like, I don't think anybody would regret it, but I've only had mine for like a week or so. Like, they just came out, so. Wait. Only bad thing about having all these settings out like this is like I don't know where some of this stuff is, so I'm still learning. How do I center these in the HBox controller? Ah. Oh, wait, that's not it. That's kind of it. Your mouse has a sleep mode? I've got the MX, like the Logitech MX ones. Maybe they do that. You got the M1 Mac Mini and haven't felt the need until now. See, and I was still on an Intel Mac for work. And I think it turns out that Google Drive might have been the culprit with the new Sequoia update. And I'm having sync issues. It's eating up my CPU on my new Mac as well. So I had to like turn off Google Drive for now, which is super annoying, but not that big of a deal. Yeah, the standard is 16 gigs now. I think they've upgraded all their base models to 16 gigs. You never turn off your computer. It takes 10 minutes to load Windows now. I shut down my PC and my Mac. I've got both. Like they boot up fast enough that it doesn't bother me. Besides, like I don't use my PC, but in the evening, so it's like there's no point in me keeping it on even in sleep mode for extended periods of time. Takes an hour to update Xcode. Oh my gosh, dude, Xcode always took forever to update. I don't know why. Too many things are built for Windows. Yeah, Mars, I agree. But when most of your business is based in a browser, you do building websites and stuff, the Mac is just it's clean to use, so I've been using it. Well, I mean, I used a Mac in college. They've like made us get MacBooks and then dual boot with Windows. So you can put both systems on it. But for gaming and game development, 100% I've been just using a PC. Okay, so that makes Logi have them built in. I may just put the computer to sleep and not worry about it. It's not annoying though. I was just worried about it overheating and it might have been Google Drive, but I kept it on overnight and the next morning it was warm. Like it was still warm, so I'm like, that's not good. You have a Mac Mini, a gaming PC, and a media PC always on. I have a fridge that's always on. Does that count? Yeah. I switch between rooms for computers though. Otherwise, I'd probably keep my computer on all day. Also, how do I can't figure out how to like center these. Each box. Godot, H box, center, items. Is it because oh there it is. Keep centered. Okay, it was on the thing. It's on me. Is your fridge running? Because I'd vote for it. What are you trying to center? It was just this texture button. It was bothering the hell out of me. Oops, I did not mean to do that. You won't if Nick yeets the fridge. I got a golden Nick emote right here for you. This label doesn't even need anything. This is just what you're doing. Boom. Look at that goofball. I need to charge my watch. Speaking of things being on all the time. Got one of those Garmin watches. Thing lasts for a very long time. Very cool. Counts my steps. Has a GPS in it. But I wear it while I sit all day. So. Told when you were younger that turning off your computer was bad? Interesting. Yeah, I wonder if it used to. Yeah, and like the recharge and keeping like max charge and stuff, like they stop charging at a certain point for like a MacBook because it like wastes down the battery. No. All right. VBox, and then I want to add a button. Randomize resume. I actually need to add another VBox container. Put the button in that one. And then can I can't do a separator above it, can I? Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do another VBox container. It's going to have the avatar, this in it, and that. Okay, and then we do a separation on this one. Perfect. Random resume. Back. Let's do to title. And then send resume. Uh, I feel like I should just call this work history, not new career. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. All right. So this side is done. This is avatar side container. Okay. And then we want to a label. This is going to be page title. Then let's go ahead and make that much larger. Do I have it here? 32. We have snapping on. How do I do snapping? Oh, I like smart snapping. Oh, that is magnetic. Everything is kind of precisely designed, so maybe not terrible to have that. Icon, arrow right, and icon, arrow left. Okay, let's bring in these new icons. Oh, all right, we need a new panel container with yet a new style, but these are reused, so it's okay. Wait, panel container. Hey, Okapi fan, welcome in. How you doing tonight? Oh, thank you, Granger. I appreciate the hydrate. Drinking out of the iron flask. Oh, I just popped my wrist. Thank you. Thank you for that. Doing good. You just decided to program a bit more. Ooh, did you wake up to just start programming? Because if you did, that's pretty great. And I think you chose a great place for that. You never went to sleep. That's fair. It's 2 a.m. Go to bed. No. Now I'm an excuse to stay up. You can't use me as an excuse. You just did. I know, I know. All right, well, that's the end of stream. Bye. Hey, that's my flask. Granger, I stole it. My flask now. It's got a different top, though, I'm sure. I'd use the straw, but my straw broke or something, or I think it had mold in it or something. I don't know. You'll have to ask Stellar Frog. European Standard Time. Hey, you're an EST? CST. No, CEST. I'm an EST. Is it EST with daylight savings time or is it ETD? EDT, Eastern Daylight Time. I don't know anything about daylight savings time other than it ruins my sleep. 824 by 516. Ooh, I love the little magnet things. That is so cool. Look at that. Nice panel container. I need to round out those edges. No DST right now. Oh, okay. So daylight savings time ended. Makes sense. The only moment I wish flat earthers were correct. Get rid of our time zones, yeah. Wait, are you saying the Earth's not flat? Yeah, how come the Earth's flat when I look at it? I messed something up. Oh well. You know nothing, Goob Snow. The Earth's not flat? What? Otherwise, cats would have thrown off everything. That's true. Just walking at the edge, just smacking everything off the edge of the world. The Egyptians, they had to contain the cats because they were knocking everything off the edge. So they acted like they worshipped cats. And they took them inside. They bathed them. Okay. All right, I have to make a panel container, I think. So this is the old screen, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. This is the old screen, and this is the new one that we're making. So it's a big upgrade. It's a perfect plan. Exactly. Wait a second. Wait, what? I can't move stuff inside this container? Oh, I see. You do like the normal theme and then you do a theme override. Okay. But why can't I move stuff in this? That's so weird. So it forces it down? All right, well, that answers that. It's just a proprietary thing now. Also, I need to put this theme in here. I think it is taking all of it, but just to make sure. Currently working on multi-hit moves. Is that where it like pauses in between combos and stuff? Something like that? Because that's actually Sounds difficult. You'll run into positioning issues scaling it that way. Scaling what way? Oh, the panel? Well, I just want it for decoration. It's not really like meant to do anything. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, it should be fine, right? Like it's gonna scale it, right? Like I'm not doing anything special here. Because it's not actually gonna scale up. Like the game, I don't really, this is my first like real game, so I'm not like holding myself to all the best practices. I'm just kind of learning as I go. Archimist was kind of that same way. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to make, like, the scaling of this is kind of crappy, but I'll figure that out as I go. All right, what is this thing? It's a scroll box, scroll container. Why is it complaining? I don't know what half of this is. How big is this container? Where can I see it? 886 or 43. Easy. That was pretty close. Hey, look, it's Stoff. How you doing? Got a real surprise last night. I was watching uh global stream. What? Glowtall stream a monster volleyball game? Who's Glowtall? And a monster volleyball game. Is that the Beastie Ball? Is it the Beastie Ball game that you're talking about, Stoff? I really want to. I'm thinking about getting it. They just released that game. If that's what you're talking about. You went on a date with another character who brought up and played a game in a game, and the game an office-based RPG. No freaking way. That's so funny. Yeah, I just follow those game devs today. Oh, that is so funny. Yeah, I just saw something about that. What are the chances? Seems to be a common idea, Goob. That's fine. I don't care. People just haven't like made a survivors like RPG in a corporate world. They just haven't. Oh, I have. I've already made one. It's called what is this? Right here. This one. This is basically that. It's not very RPG, but it's a corporate like survivors. So I'm just building upon this. And that's okay. I don't care if I'm building the idea that other people have. I'm just surprised there's not more games out there. When I was searching for corporate game, there's just nothing. Just amazed to come across it twice in the wild. I know, right? Well, and didn't you see, wasn't it you that saw that somebody was making like a mobile pirate game when I was making Archimist and it looked almost exactly the same? What are the chances of that? Oh, check button is what I want. No, I don't want a check button. What do I want these to be? Option button? No, that's select button. I guess I want checkbox. Can you do checks? Oh my gosh. No, you wasn't? Okay, you weren't the one that did the pirate game. Dang, that would have been funny though. Seeing them all in the wild. Where's the theme? I think that's great that you're coming across it though. Like you're seeing corporate games, you just go there and then like come back with new ideas. I mean, my ideas are already set, right? They can't be changed. Okay, where do I change? Okay, left, yeah, vertical line, yeah, center, yup. Expand icon. Interesting. How do I anchor this? Expand. Oh, I figured it out. Okay. And then, ooh, here we go. Horizontal separation, 20. Hey! The idea is now in the corporate bylaws. Listen, you can't get around the bylaws. This is just how it's gonna be. Oh, this is so cool. So you can actually change the icon. Listen, I'm about to export this. Icon checked. Do checkbox checked. And then we hide the check marks. That's a word. And then we do icon checkbox unchecked. And then we come over here and I want to import them. And then, boom. Oh wait, hold on. Checked. Unchecked. Oh, it worked. It worked. Wait, why is that different? Oh, it's like, ew. Why is it doing that? I think there's a hover state there that needs to be fixed. How cool is that? I just did that. That's me. Figured it out somehow. Okay, why is the H separation? Is that okay? That's probably, this is like a theme issue. So let's open up the theme. The checkbox. There it is right there. So we want to go to, not the CBEC, the checkbox. Okay. And then we want something about the separation. H separation, it says 4. We change this. We change it to 20. Huh. Didn't know that existed. I'm not using it anytime soon, but good to know. Yeah, I had no idea, but it's like, that's what my mockup looks like, right? I figure if my mockup looks like that, then I can make it. That's how I feel. It's probably not true, but so far it's worked. How do I change? H separation. That's like a weird focused when it's checked and then you hover it. I don't understand this. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I didn't mean to hit play on the whole game. Why does it do that? How do I edit this? What's going on? There it is. It's got all sorts of weird styles. Why is it doing that? Okay. Hover pressed? Pressed and hovered? There's no way I have that style. Don't make me do that. Okay, I just want to copy a button style. Copy. It's the hover style. Paste. Oh, it worked. Oh, okay. Save. We did it. We did a very complicated thing today. Look at that. All right. Let's make sure that these all load. Let's call this class button. So I'm actually, stop opening. These are all added programmatically. Did I say that right? So in the script for the class selection, I'm actually adding these. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to actually add the themes to it. It shouldn't be hard because I have the checkbox style, and this is why you use themes to do it, so that you can actually customize them like via code if you want to dynamically add them. And granted, I can add them manually and just have them in there, but this gives me more control, I guess you would say. So we'll see. We'll see if I end up doing this with programming or manually, but for now, for testing, Oh, I need a VBox container. Okay, then this needs to stretch. And then we need to separate them. Okay. Then feel like it's pretty good. Okay. Delivery worker. Great. Now I have that song in my head. What song? Did I sing a song? Crap. What song? Oh, look at that. You got to keep them separated. I don't know. I don't know what song you're talking about. Yeah, no, that was what went through my head too. Then I immediately forgot, and now thanks to you, Granger, I remembered it again, and now it's just going off in my head, and I just hear the chorus now and the sound of the weird thing. And what is that? Is it a guitar? Like the sound effect? It doesn't matter. Oh, how do I change scroll bars? Like this? Ah, I can change the grabber. Oh, were we supposed to be rating? Okay, cool. Just gonna keep streaming then. They can't stop me. Oh, okay. No, we had like 5 people sign up tonight. Okay. All right. Well, everybody in stream, you lucked out. You're stuck with me for a little bit longer tonight. So is this called the grabber? We're about to find out. It is the grabber. Okay, and we have that. Guess they have it the light version, but I have it flipped. Come out and play by the Offspring. Is that actually the name of the song? I didn't realize that. That was a live stream only event that everyone just heard. People in the VOD aren't going to know what that long silence was for. So if you want to see what just happened, make sure you watch me live at twitch.tv/theaveragegoob. That's great. Also, okay, can we talk about this for a second? Why do I have 438 followers on Blue Sky? I don't deserve that. Right? At maybe 10, 20. But anyone that's followed me on Blue Sky, thank you. And thanks for interacting with all my content here too. I post these goofy characters and I got 10 likes. I love this. Well, Mars, you should join Blue Sky. That's where everybody's hanging out. Oh hey, Southpaw Gemini. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, thank you everyone. I appreciate the interactions and all this stuff. Like this is honestly what's keeping me motivated to work on my project. So, thank you. I'd if there was no interest, then I'd be like, what's the point? Why am I doing this? I mean, I'm doing it for me ultimately, but it would take like 10 years. You're on a list, then you just click follow list. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But hopefully some of the people that followed me see my content and they're like, I'm gonna watch for a little bit. And then they're disappointed when I leave for 10 days on a sabbatical. It's in response to the X and Twitter stuff. Yeah, that's been going on. That's been like a max exodus for like the last 30 days or something. You're just starting your Godot journey, so you're lurking to learn? Well, thank you for hanging out. You'll definitely learn something here. It might be slow going, but I try to go through this stuff like as I'm learning it, so it'll be a great chance for you too. So thank you. Every few years there's a new social media thing. I don't know. Twitter's been around for a while. Facebook's around for a while. Maybe if you're jumping from social media to social media, but like Blue Sky's been the first real one. I don't count Threads really, because who's using Threads? That was their answer to like the Twitter stuff that's going on when they changed everything. Their API like started charging for the API. It's ridiculous. Oh no. Okay, I think I have to change the scroll to something too. Oh no. Where'd my scroll bar go? Oh, there's settings here. Ah, I see. All right. Oh, and you can't talking about learning and showing things as I go. Uh, I'm messing with these settings over here. So my camera was literally covering what I was working on, but there's like this little scroll. So there's a scroll option and a grabber option. And when I created the scroll option, so if I do a new style flatbox, I got rid of it. And I think maybe it's like, there it is. I figured it out. Just like that. So yeah, of course it was covering it up when I was talking about it, but yeah, there is content margins maybe? No? No. What if I expand the margins to the right? Oof. That is ugly. As a fellow newbie, you should also check out Foolbox. Yeah, actually, Stoff. Foolbox is an educator. I just shouted out Foolbox though, so if you want, there's like a little green heart at the top of the screen that you can give a click on. He's usually live like Eastern time in the mornings from like 9 to 11 or so. But he does Godot dev as well, and that's actually that's where I've learned quite a few things. He sometimes hangs out in the channel, and he's walked me through like learning some of the resources. He's kind of pushed me into like learning things that I should be learning rather than just kind of going with the flow. So like resources was one of those big things to like definitely want to learn. So he's very helpful. How do I change the size of this? All right, so this is something I gotta look up. Go change size of scroll bar. Content margin. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Southpaw Gemini. Sorry. Uh yeah, and the community around here for Godot has been pretty inviting and stuff. I'm coming from Game Maker, so there wasn't really too many people doing Game Maker, at least that I've seen. But like all of my games and like everything I've made up until my last game was all Game Maker. So like everything on my website, Average Game Studio, I've got Archimist is the only game that I've made in Godot so far, and it took me about like 2 weeks to build it, and then another month. Was it 3 months? No, maybe it was. It was a couple months. I spent polishing it and actually adding features, finishing it out, making it like a full game. But then the rest of these were all, yeah. So 3 months. It took me 3 months to polish the game and actually make it a game. And then all these were made in Game Maker. Most of these were made in like 48 hours, and with like a small team of maybe 2 or 3 people. Some of them were like solo games. Like I made this was an easy one to make all the art for. Just made this one in like Photoshop. Literally like a circle and a rectangle. uh but then I just started doing like my own art for games. So I got vector style art from Illustrator. Uh well, in Illustrator, I guess. And this is all just basic shapes, a little bit of pen tool to make all these things. And then I started doing like hand drawn digital art, and so that's what Key of the Board Warrior is. I feel like it's a little wavy, so I got to work on my stability. And then Alchemist, all hand drawn too. This is a lot of fun. So I'm just enjoying it. I'm just here for the ride. I'm a web developer and designer, so I went to college for making games, but I haven't really made anything commercial. I think I've made like $15 on my games in total. Pretty cool. Doing your first game jam in December. Well, good luck with that, Mars. It's the solo dev challenge. Is that the one for Practical NPC? That's pretty cool. They say content margin? It is. Hey, I figured it out. I want to add space between it. Worry about that after. Oh, maybe not that one. Hmm. I want to add space between it. No, not quite. I guess I'll have to do that on the bar. We'll have to do borders. But I think I can make them same color as the background here. Yeah, you gotta fake it. Look at that. Maybe like, yeah, there we go. All right. Okay, okay. It's matching. It's matching. Scroll bar. I need to round this out. Then I need scroll container. Style box empty. And then to the right, we want to add 20. No! Dang. Okay, it's not that. Hmm. Okay. Godot. Uh, adding to scroll container. Content margin. Oh. No, that's not what I want. That's what I just did. Yeah, no, that's not what I need. Let's do let's pull this up. Flashbang. Um, scroll bar. Oh, okay. I probably put this on the actual items. Yeah, in the VBox container. Let's see. Theme, new theme. VBox. Is it really good on the 3D body? Much better than my attempt at the head. So I sent it to my buddy with the tagline, "You want to look at my body?" Oh gosh. That's funny. What'd they say? Yes? Yeah. Okay. Have fun. Hopefully it doesn't come through. You guys hear Cellar Frog get excited about mining in Moria? It's because she is. Um, this isn't giving me what I was hoping for. That game's fun. Yeah, she's been having a blast with it. He looked at it and said it was really good. The head looked like an alien. I mean, are you sculpting Mars or is it like polygons? Uh, feel like I should be able to set margins. Can I do it per button, maybe? In Practical NPC's Discord if you want to take a look. Sculpting? I'll take a look. Is it under Game Jam? Which one is it? Under Assets? Wait, which Practical NPC one? The solo development one? I don't know if I see it. I'm only in the solo development one. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not in his main one. Dang. You can share a link here. I can permit you if you want. There you go. You got 60 seconds. Oh, what the heck? It just made a custom resource. The only thing I can override is that. What did you link? I think you can, if it's a if it has to be a public Discord or something, you can like link the actual media file. It's fine. It's fine. I can create an invite. Nope, too late. All right, I got it. Hang on. Can I even show this on stream? Just kidding. There's Mars's body. You sculpted that dude from a cube? Or, well, from a sphere? Do you have a goobs cord? Yes, I do. You sculpted that from a cube? That's impressive, Mars. I was copying an invite link. There you go. And we've got a couple channels in there. We've got like a game development one, but we've got a creative channel. Feel free to drop in stuff that you make there. Had that Discord for quite some time, so it has a little bit of its use. I don't see anywhere to actually modify this. I think I need to put these inside of a margin container. Oh yeah, I figured it out. Where's my margins? Yes! Alright, let's test this. Look at that. Oh, I need to fix this. But yeah, look at that. I don't know how to make these mutually exclusive, so you can only pick one, but it's working. I wonder if you can set this. Oh, you know what? I should probably override these check buttons. Oh, is there a radio button? No way. No, there's just check buttons. I guess an option button, but I want them listed out. That's what I was seeing if they had like a radio style option, maybe. Oh, do I make it part of a button group? Oh, thank you, Spot Monk. Okay. I actually need to set these as a default in the theme. Wait, checkbox. There we go. Might as well. Oh, I need to make a check disable. Make it like grayed out. The power of Figma. All right, we got ourselves a new button. Shoot. Okay, if I'm dropping this file in there, it should just replace it. Oh no, it's gonna change these to radios. You're not posting your streams and announcements? No. Nobody's in my Discord. Okay, Mars. Oh, geez. Yeah, this definitely, it does, your character's head does look a little like an alien, especially when it blinks, but it's good. It is good. Yeah, I'll get an auto bot that posts when I'm live, but if you're in any channel with me, it tells, like, my profile thing shows when I'm live. Yeah, I can figure out how to set up an an auto bot for that. How to just say it. Radio uncheck. Radio check. Oh, this is checked disabled. I need just checked without the icon. Icon, checkbox, unchecked, disabled. Okay. I pay attention to Discord announcements more than Twitch. That's why you ask. Okay, yeah, well, I will do that. Nobody's ever requested it, so I never thought to do it. So yeah, I can get that set up. If that helps everybody else. Go uncheck. I'm just using the same one for these because technically I probably should make round versions of these, huh? Looks pretty good. You're trying for human, but it didn't go so well. Hey Mars, that's fine. You said it was your first attempt, even if it was your 20th attempt. Like, you have an animated, sculpted character's head. It just takes a little bit of refinement. I mean, look at this guy. That was my first attempt. You just get better over time. All right, new button group. Name. Character, class. Can I select all of these and add them to it? Button group. Okay, I gotta save it. Okay. Scenes, UI, class selection, character, class, button group. Where is it? Scenes, UI, button group. Did it apply to all of them? It did. Hey, it works. Thank you, Spot Monk. I appreciate that. Gave up on 2D a long time ago. 3D, you do better at proportions. Your drawing looks like a 3-year-old drawing on a wall. That's fine. Mine looks like a 3-year-old drawing on a wall right now. Took multiple years of art in high school, still failed. I didn't take any art classes. I felt like they weren't teaching me anything. They just kept telling me to express myself, and I'm like, I'm here to learn. So now at 30, well, 31, here I am learning. So that so looks like an intern. It's the smile. He's ready for work. These are the characters I was messing around with. I was just doodling last night while watching Severance. I don't know if you've ever seen it. If you have Apple TV Plus, Mythic Quest and Severance. They're amazing. Especially Mythic Quest for all you game devs. 100% recommend it. It's a little racy, but you know, it's um the Always Sunny in Philadelphia people, like Charlie Day, I think. I think he's a producer or a writer for it and stuff. Oh, it's so good. What's Ted Lasso? Oh yeah, okay. That's on my list, Spot Monk. I'm definitely gonna be at least checking it out. That's a new intern. In 2 years, he'll look beat down, having thinning hair, no longer be a smile. Right? I don't even. I thought these guys were funny too. That's what this one's based off of. That little guy right there. And then those guys right there are just like based on these characters. I thought they were funny. So just doodling. Just doodling. But I found these guys. These will probably be closer to what I want to make. But I'm gonna separate out the body parts kind of like this. No, definitely. I'll have to watch Ted Lasso. That's funny that you mentioned it because I saw it today and I was like, I need to add that to my list. All right. Let's just fix that hover style. All the way back up to the default theme. You like Silo? Silo is also on my list. When I have one episode left of Severance, and I was looking for other things that are like Severance, and Silo was on that list, so I'm interested. I can't wait for season 2 of Severance. Is that if that's what you're talking about? It's it's pretty good. It's given me some ideas for this game too. All right, this should have just evened out everything. Okay. So I need to make a style when you grab it. Probably make it a lighter color. Stylo was good. I got distracted and stopped like 6 or so episodes in. Oh no. You watch Severance is good. You want season 2 of both Silo and Severance. Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Like Severance is a little weird. It reminds me of what was that movie, babe? Babe? What was that movie? Vivarium? Vivarium. Severance gives me like Vivarium vibes. I was just trying to think of what Severance was kind of like the feeling it gives you. Dang it. Is that too much? That's probably unnecessary change. We'll probably just go brighter. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Dark Matter. I read the book. I read the book for Dark Matter, so I'll probably watch that series as well. The book, it kind of like it was great up until maybe about 75% of the way through, and then it just kind of petered out. Like it just like he ran out of ideas. But the concept is really cool. Severance reminds you of the movie with Ben Affleck where they wiped his memory after every job. I don't remember that movie. I don't remember that movie. Devs. I think Devs was another one on that list too. Paycheck. Oh, I'm gonna have to add these to my list. I don't think I've heard of Paycheck. Oh. And then Devs. Yeah, Devs is on there too. I got 3 months free of Apple TV, so I'm like I gotta like binge watch everything. You get Apple TV with your cell phone. That's pretty nice. All right. I know I spent all that time working on these, and I probably don't, I probably don't even need them. The scroll bars, but they're gonna be used in the game, so I figured I'd get them done. All right. Oh, that is gonna be it for me tonight, though, everyone. So thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate you. I will leave you with one secret in the video game that I've made so far, and do with it what you will when the game releases, if you remember. But I did something. All right? Just keep this in mind. Okay? There's 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 hidden secrets. I coded these offline so that I can make secrets. So, and the other thing is you can remember you can drag and drop files into stuff. So, anyways, that's gonna be it. We're gonna go raid Finn is fine because they're doing some interesting game dev stuff over there, and I think I'll leave you in good hands over there. But thank you for hanging out, everyone. I appreciate your time tonight. Um, I'm gonna try to go live again Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Don't hold me to it, but uh, oh no. Okay, hang on a second. I unrated. Captain Onosa, thank you for the raid. Everyone, welcome in. I was just about to raid out, and I almost chose you, Onosa. Should I make sure Finn is? Should I make sure Finn's not ending? Ah, dang. Well, welcome in, everyone. I'm the average goob, and I'm sorry you guys just missed me, but I'm working on a game called Rise of the Intern. It's going to be a survivors like RPG, and this is what I have done for it. That's it. But today we're working on creating the characters, the class selection scene, and I've got a whole list of other scenes that I'm going to be working on. So we've got multiple screens to work through, and I'm starting to build out the character itself. But I just started like a month ago on this project, so the progress is slow, but it's getting there. But yeah, I'm sorry that you guys all rated in Captain Onosa. I hope you had a great stream. Unfortunately, Finn is fine. Looks like he's about to raid out. So let's go with Adagon Dev. Let me make sure he's not gonna raid me though. You played Super Cat Cafe? Oh, I love that game. I'm doing a second playthrough of it now that I have the full version of it. All right. Anyways, let's go rate Adagon Dev. I gotta get out of here. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Like I said, I'm hoping that I will be going live on Friday. So if you want to hang out and see some more game development, I should be here then. And we're probably just gonna finish up the interfaces here, maybe get some stuff connected. But yeah, it's been good so far. Thank you, Granger. Yeah, thank you everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your night and enjoy hanging out with Adagon. I will see you on the flip side. Bye. It's probably because we're old. We say that because we're old. Anyways, have fun. Bye.